Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my new Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV, where we are playing with the new expansion, Mandate of Heaven. It is, as you may be guessing from the name, focused on the east here, with Ming especially being the kingdom that has the Mandate of Heaven, I think. I can't actually remember what it's called. They have the Emperor of China with the Mandate of Heaven, yeah, that's how it is. So now it's kind of like the HRE for the East, where you can take over the crown of China, being the Emperor of China, and you have to, I think you have to defeat them in a war or something. I actually have not looked that up that much, because I am going to play as Japan, as you might already have seen. We are gonna be trying to see if we can unite Japan and get the achievement for that, which is the Rising Sun. And then we'll see how long we'll play after that. I'm really just looking to kind of check this expansion out with this playthrough. But if we have a lot of fun, we might continue on. So what else is in the expansion? Well, we have the Ages. So this is one of the paid things that's in the expansion, not the update. And it basically has 4 ages in the game now. The Age of Discovery, the Age of Reformation, the Age of Absolutism, and the Age of Revolutions. And during each of these ages you have a bunch of objectives, and if you fulfill them, you will earn points that you can use to purchase certain benefits. And we'll have to get into that. So if we discover America, we'll get some points. If you control some center for trades, we'll get some points. Have more than 30 development in the city. Embrace the Renaissance. Have 5 vassals. Own a province on at least 2 continents. And humiliate a rival through a peace treaty. So with all of these things, we can gain points and buy all of these bonuses, which are like, as you can see, it costs Splendor, which is what you get for having these. And so we can, for example, buy -5 on Rest. We could buy less aggressive expansion. We could buy some improved war taxes, some cheaper, or some extra cavalry infantry ratio, and some extra bonuses for colonies, and so on and so forth. Some of them in each age actually requires you to play a specific nation. So for example, if you want to get the Guns of Urban, you need to be the Ottomans. So there are some things that are locked to specific empires based on basically some historical stuff. Anyway, let's get into the whole Japanese thing. Oh, another thing that's really nice that's been added, I just have to mention this. I think you have to pay for it as well, but this means you can now automate your diplomats, so that once you're over that initial stage where you need to watch out for them, you can just automate it and have them do it on their own. You can automatically approve relations, make sure that they automatically accept alliances, influence. You can basically automate it all. I would probably not do anything but improve relations, but it's nice, and you can do it with like individual diplomats. So you can like just have 1, you can have 2, and they will just automatically go out and improve relations for you. So that is a really nice feature. Anyway, as I said, let's get into Japan here. So we obviously have to somehow get control of this whole island. And throughout that, we need to become the shogun. Currently, it's a Ashikaga clan here who controls Kyoto and the shogunate. But at some point, we'll hopefully be able to do that. So we are, of course, a daimyo under the Ashikaga clan. So let's look at rivals. So we are rivaled by the Amago, which are these guys. By the Hatakeyama, which is I do not. Oh, they're all the way up here. Okay, and then by these guys, which are these? Okay, I think we're gonna rival these guys back because they are neighbors and they will probably be pretty easy to take over. So we're gonna rival them. And then the Amago here, let's rival them as well. And then, let's see, I also want some allies because we're not gonna make it this mess without some allies, but I would prefer if we had allies that were a little bit off, so we didn't have to, well, basically go to war with them right away. So we could go for, I'm just gonna expand all of this. We could go for the Ushiko here, that seems to be pretty powerful. Or we could go for the Shiba, which are a little bit closer. Let's go for them first. And I guess we have to wait. Yeah, we have to wait a day for that. So what about the last one, the last rival? Could just rival the Hatakamiya here, but they're really far away, so I'm not really gonna get that much out of it. I could rival the Kono here. I think I'm gonna rival the Kono. I cannot rival the Kono, okay. I can rival Aoshi. I'm butchering all of these, so sorry if you have anyone from Japan here. I'm gonna butcher all of these names terribly, terribly. But I think we're gonna take the Ushi here. Let's just rival these guys back. That way we don't make anyone mad that isn't already mad. Okay, missions. Watching the cherry blossom is... we have to have a prestige of at least 50 and we'll get 15 prestige. Okay. The Bushido Code have an armor rating of 25 and we'll get prestige and legitimacy. How far are we away from that? Oh yeah, they upgrade this as well because it's gonna show some more stuff. But then where is the army tradition? Am I just blind? This is army tradition, so we needed to have how much? 25 and we were on 10. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. And the normal improve prestige thing. 400 admin power. I think we're just gonna wait then and see if we can get something better because we are far away from 50 prestige and we're also far away from that power. Yeah, we probably cannot afford any advisors right now, so I don't wanna do that. Let's look at our navies then. Let's actually look at trade. So there are apparently one trade node here, Nippon. So I guess we are trading from there. We are pushing down from here, and we have one free merchant. So let's just have him collect here, just for that little bit of extra power. There's nowhere else where we can push into Nippon yet. And I guess we're just gonna send out one trade ship to protect trade in Nippon and then have it go home at war. And then we also have a fleet of 3 galleys and 5 transports. Okay. How about our army? We have 1 cavalry and 4 infantry out of a force limit of 7. So let's just buy 2 more infantry right away. By the way, we should probably talk about this as well. We start out with infantry compatibility and galley compatibility, which is pretty great when you're gonna go to war a lot, just being better than anyone else from the start. Then we will get some legitimacy, we'll get some national unrest, we'll get some trade power, we'll get some land enforcement, we'll get some manpower, we'll get some spy network, we'll get some development cost, and then finally finish up with institution spread. And then, of course, if we don't like this at any point, or once we change to Japan, we can just take the Japanese ideas, which are sort of different. I'm probably better, yeah. They get a lot of discipline, and I think even more infantry compatibility, possibly even. So we just might do that. Anyway, yeah, we wanted to do some more infantry because infantry is cheap and our infantry is good. So we're just gonna do that. And then, how is it with royal marriages? We can't do royal marriages in this, so we could do a royal marriage with these guys. Let's do that because they're far enough away that we will not be going to war with them anytime soon. I'm gonna wait because I want an alliance first. We're gonna let one day go by, and we're gonna get an alliance with these guys. So we have been offered a bunch of other alliances, so let's just look at this. We have 2 more slots. The Kono, no. Well, unless there's any chance that we can actually... No, of course we cannot vassalize them because we are already a vassal, so... No. Kikuchi. Oh, I don't know all of these names. Kikuchi. No, you're too weak. Ito. No, and Otomo. No. Nope. We might want to marry or ally the Shogun. That might be a good idea. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, we cannot ally our warlord, obviously. Okay, so that's one of the other things that's been added. The Japanese Shogun now have a lot of powers, so he has expelled the Ronin, and Ronin, of course, is wandering. Where's that word? Samurai? Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm drawing a blank on that, but I think it's wandering samurai who has no master, and he has expelled them, causing far less liberty desire. So, yeah, that's probably gonna change. Which I guess is okay. I think he pays with some prestige or some legitimacy or something like that. Anyway, do we want more allies? Oh, Shiba also had something up there. Probably not, but we actually have a core there, so we should probably get ready to go to war with him. Do you have allies? Okay, I'm just gonna change these. These got changed around when I updated, and I'm just gonna have to change these to my normal settings. I'm sorry. I'm going mad. Trade. Okay, and then we need some. I actually don't know. We'll figure out. Otherwise, I'll do it between episodes because I cannot remember what I have in all of these. Anyway, we were looking at this guy. He is allied with Otomo, Shimatsu, and Nishiki. So if we declare war, I don't think he'll be able to call in the Emperor. Ochi. Oh, I'm looking at his rivals. Ishiki. It's this guy. And this guy and this guy. Okay, so he doesn't really have any really powerful allies. But it might still be a problem to go to war with him. What about this guy? You are only allied with Ushiki. Of course you're allied to my ally. Why wouldn't you be? And then my final... I think it was Omagi here. You are my other... You don't have any allies. I guess you're gonna be seeing some troops on your border soon. alliance from Shoni. Let's just find them. Shoni. No, we don't want all those small alliances. You are now allied with Kono. That would be okay. If I could go to war with both of you, that wouldn't be a terrible thing. Do we have an oh my god, they just keep coming in. Ishiki, Ishimatsu. No. So you already want to break our alliance. Why do you want that? Oh, we're allied to one of his rivals. Well, let's do a royal marriage and see if we can change this. This might be shooting myself in the foot, but I don't want to attack him anytime soon anyway, so... No, he still wants to break that alliance. Let's improve relations with him as well. Let's improve relations with this guy. So... you allied with Kono. We can now declare war on you. Kono, do you have any allies? Amago. So we could just declare war on both of them. Just let them have some spy network. Okay, let's call this guy back so we can clear the war as soon as these guys are there. So do we want to buy a general or do we want to make our lord into a general? That is the big question. I think we're just going to make our ruler into a general. Even though we don't have an heir. I don't really want to... And they broke the alliance. Okay, so I guess we need another alliance. Who hates these guys? Why? Just because we are friends with Shiba? Let's get an alliance with... Oh, you can't be an alliance with them now because we are rivals. I don't know then. Do you still want an alliance? Let's just ally the ones that are furthest away from me. Just so I have someone. And let's just have him under royal marriage, it's okay. Anyway, then I think it's time that we declare this war. Go to speed 3. Declare this war, and Kono still had no allies. Beyond you. So what are these? We could expand our influence in the shogunate by seizing land from neighboring clans. Yup. I think that's what we're gonna do. It doesn't seem like there's any bonus to anything, but I think it's fine. It's probably gonna be fine. The dispute between other daimyos and ourselves has spiraled under control, and we have been left with no alternative but to go to war to settle it. The ramifications of this are felt throughout the Japanese islands as our fellow daimyos begin to take sides and alliances brought into play. Whoever may win this current civil war, however, it is clear that the current shogunate was too weak to prevent it. We are not the only ones who will have noticed this, and it is quite likely that this Great War of the Onin period will result in a prolonged period of strife and warfare between the different Japanese states. A country can take over the shogunate and become the overlord of all daimyo subjects by taking the province of Kyoto. Hosokawa gets Senkoku Jidai until 1475, giving the following effect: yearly army tradition decay. Okay, so you lose army tradition when you lose army tradition when you go to war for 30 years. Interesting. Okay, and I need to make sure that this is a pop-up and pause again. Need to make sure that this is a pop-up and pause again. All of these things get reset. I am then, just because I know I will need it, gonna go into my message settings and make sure that truce timers are a pop-up and pause thing, because that's pretty important. Oh, we don't even have enough? Shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go over our force limit then. But let's start by leaving... Actually, let's start by doing this. And then just leaving you, so we can go over with a full army here. Probably actually have to go 3 over the force limit so we can keep one here and make sure he doesn't spawn troops. So hopefully we will destroy him here. At this point we can go here, leave him behind, go here, and wait for troops. There's no reason to go in and start losing more troops there. I guess we're just going for this one. Doesn't seem like we get anyone else. Do we want a royal marriages? Yeah, let's just do it. Got us a new queen, which is not too bad. Do you have any siege? You do not. You do have some maneuver though, which will help us. So, you go here. And we got a... well, that's a pretty okay ruler. He is above, below average, but he does give us a lot of admin points. I will consider getting rid of him. Everything under 9 is always annoying, but it makes up for it with the admin points, I will say. Calling up the recruits. When with the war dragging on, the War Council has suggested an extra troop levy to call up recruits and manpower from the provinces. Since troop levies would be damaging to our authority, some of our instead suggested they would ease the present burden suffered by our peasantry. A third option would be to leave things as they are. So we can get some national unrest, extra manpower. It will cost some money. We can lose 2 war exhaustion, or we can gain 10 prestige. Let's just gain the prestige. Like, this would be nice, but I don't really have the money for it, and it's only 10%, which is like 10. So I would rather have the prestige, to be honest. You two should go here. Oh, and of course you need to go the long way around. I guess you can just go out. Oh, go out now. Oh no, they actually have a ship here. Okay, you just stay then. Oh, you are at war. And finally, we actually have enough to start this siege. Okay, so far so good. Hopefully we'll also be growing soon. Hopefully in the next couple of years we'll be growing by 2 provinces. Meanwhile, we should work on something with our diplomats, and let's try the new diplomacy thing. So neighboring countries, we want to improve with them because of aggressive expansion, and we want to improve with our allies, I guess, just so we make sure that they're on our side. So let's just do that. I don't know, we're gonna lose some money. We might have to take up a loan before this is over, just because we are paying so much for being over the force limit. Could raise war taxes, so I don't think it's gonna be enough. I would also rather take a loan than use points, to be honest. Let's just go to Speed Force since we're just waiting for sieges right now. I would also like this to have... Anyways, moral guardians in an era of turmoil. Many of the leading daimyo in Japan are either self-made men or depend on the loyalty of those who are. Our old moral codes, however, press the importance of lineage and loyalty and a social order based around the imperial court. Confucian scholars are now exploring the teachings of Chu Shi, or Shi, I don't know. Let's say Chu Shi, for guidance in the governance of our country. This newfound interest in Neo-Confucianism emphasizes the 4 books over the archaic classics and attempts to give a rational moral code for local rulers and ordinary men alike. So we should either strive to attract the thinkers of this new strand of moral philosophy, which will start the Neo-Confucianism incident. We'll move towards open. We'll gain a skill 2 philosopher and lose 10 legitimacy, or we can patronize the institutions of the imperial court, which will move us towards isolationist and give some legitimacy. So let's talk about the Shinto religion then. So yeah, there's a bunch of incidents here that can happen in the religion, and one of them just happened to us, the Neo-Confucianism. Let's see. Can't really see it. But there's things like Nanban trade, where we'll trade with the West. There is spread of Christianity and stuff like that. But all of it will affect this thing called isolationism. Right now we are adaptive, which gives us cheaper development cost and faster institution spread. So I think we want to go for open, because the main achievement I'm going for is, of course, to create Japan, but there's another achievement for being a Christian Japan, and I guess if we want to be Christian, we probably want to be open. So I think we're going to go towards open, and I have not read up on this. I have no idea if this is true, but let's just say this. Let's just say that that's what we want. Okay, so Shushigaku was the new Confucianism. It's not new to Japan. It spread from China. Blah blah blah. Many aspects of Chinese and wider East Asian culture quickly took root. Its rationalistic outlook is above all well suited for strengthening the authority of the ruler. And if we were to encourage this development in Japan, we might create a stronger principle for controlling our people. So someone created a claim on us. It seems. Bad boys. Someone took a new rival. And we have not... finally some progression in this siege. Is this also... Oh, this is only a level 3, so that's a little bit better. So apparently we just chose to attack the one guy who has a level 3 fort. This isn't even level 3. Seriously, is this the only level 3 fort in the... Level 3, what do we have? Level 1. Level 1. Let's just... Fort map mode might be useful. We'll actually add that here, because we want simplified terrain. And we want fort levels. I think there's something called fort. I guess fort levels just. There are a single fort level 2 here. But yeah, the only level 3 in the whole island. Isn't there another fort map mode? Or am I just imagining things? I guess I'm imagining things. And then we don't really need terrain map mode. We just need simple terrain, forts. But yeah, we chose to attack the one guy who has a level 3 fort, so go us, yay. Yeah, well, anyway, I think I'm gonna take a break here. I hope you enjoyed this first look into the Mandate of Heaven. If you have any questions, please post them down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you just consider the like button, subscribing. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good day.